I saw your question concerning what you called executive powers. The Constitution of Zimbabwe, under Section 110, speaks of what are called executive functions of the president. So remember, the spirit of the Constitution of Zimbabwe is all about servant leadership. So it doesn't really talk of powers, it talks of functions, responsibilities of the president. So under Section 110 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, the president has got a function to assent to and to sign bills, like the bill that we have right now, Constitution Amendment Bill number 3. He has got a right to assent to and to sign that bill into law. There's also a function to refer that bill to the Constitutional Court to determine its constitutionality. That is Section 110 1B. So we hope he will exercise his constitutional role prudently. The other function of the president is also to attend to Parliament, to make appointments according to the Constitution. Remember, the president can make numerous appointments in accordance with the Constitution, be it judges, be it cabinet ministers, permanent secretaries, diplomats. All those are under the powers of the president or the functions of the president. He's got also the power to deploy the defense forces. He has got power to confer awards or honors. He's got also the mandate to direct the operations of the cabinet. He also has got the mandate to initiate and implement national legislation like they did with CAP 3. But those things has to be laws for peace, order and good governance. In this case, it's not a law for good governance, order of peace, but it's a law trying to establish a supreme leader. So that's not his function. His function is to make laws for peace, order and good governance, like in other institutions, like the role that Parliament has under Section 117. They are obligated to make laws for peace, order and good governance. Unfortunately, they've derelicted their duty. So these are some of the executive powers or executive functions of the president. So this is it. As I was saying, there are expectations, what are called legitimate expectations of the Constitution and the people of Zimbabwe. One of the legitimate expectations of the people of Zimbabwe and the Constitution is that the president is guided by the leadership principles that are found under Section 196. 196, let me open it for you. Let's see what's under Section 196. That's where we find some of the principles that should guide everyone as a public officer, not just the president, but everyone who's a public officer. Remember, public office is public trust. So it says here, the authority assigned to a public officer like a president is a public trust which must be exercised in a manner which is consistent with the purposes and objectives of this Constitution. B says a public officer must conduct himself in a way that demonstrates respect for the people and readiness to serve the people of Zimbabwe rather than to vote them. But we've had the mantra, it just shows that we've got a leadership that is not cognizant of what the Constitution says. The Constitution under Section 196 1B says that any leader should demonstrate respect for the people of Zimbabwe. Does CAP respect the people of Zimbabwe? No, it's a big no. Does it show a readiness to serve rather than to rule? No, it's actually doing the very opposite. They're showing their appetite to rule. The Constitution under Section 196 1B says leaders should demonstrate a readiness to serve. It's talking about servant leadership. They're doing the very opposite. That's where you see you don't have constitutionalists. So people that are aware of the Constitution. That's what Section 7 of the Constitution says. The Constitution must be taught in schools to train members of the public service in the security services. So this is where we are. And section 196(1)(c), it says every public officer must conduct himself in a manner that promotes public confidence in the office held by the public officer. Thus the conduct of the Speaker of Parliament, the parliamentarians foster confidence in Parliament. Does the conduct of the cabinet ministers right now, the Minister of Justice, foster confidence in the cabinet? No. If anything, if people with the power would pass a vote of no confidence, so we've got no clue why they are there. That's why we were talking last time about that. With what we have right now, the government that we have is a aristocracy. The least is to people in the executive, in the legislature. They should be voted out come 2028. So this is it, my brother. I hope it will enlighten you and enlighten the citizens of Zimbabwe. Thank you.
This is the current situation we are having in our country, Zimbabwe. Munyika medu hamuna kugadzikana. Isusu sekuru Jones Media tiri pakutsvagira nyaya, tinouya nenyaya semawanira tinenge tadziita, atiwedzere kana kutapudza. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment and share. I am signing out.